Quality, simplicity, timelessness. These are just some of the words that would perfectly describe Parisian style. Today, I'd like to go through what exactly Parisian style entails, what would be deemed appropriate to wear in Paris in the fall if you are planning on visiting, and we'll have a look at the outfits that I wore last October when I was there for 2.5 days. I'm gonna kind of nitpick those outfits and talk about what I would swap out, and I'll showcase a few additional outfits that I would wear now. If you're planning on visiting Paris in the fall and want to dress to fit the culture, or if you just want a better understanding of Parisian style, because it truly is a simpler way to dress, then this video is for you. Let me preface this by saying that this is just the perspective from an outsider's point of view. I am not an expert in Parisian style. I am not French. I do not live in Paris, but Parisian style has had a huge impact on my wardrobe and on my personal style. And my husband and I just had a blast in Paris last year. Even though it was only 2.5 days, we had an amazing time. So I am a little bit biased, and I just want to show my love for the overall culture. What is Parisian style? Instead of a Google search, I figured let's just ask ChatGPT, shall we? So according to this, Parisian style, often referred to as French chic, embodies an effortless and timeless elegance that is synonymous with the fashion capital of the world, Paris. It's characterized by a mix of classic pieces, minimalism, and a focus on quality rather than quantity. And then it goes on to list several aspects, but I just want to touch on some that really stand out to me. Simplicity and minimalism. Nothing is overcomplicated with Parisian style. It's really in favor of classic and timeless pieces. So think high quality basics and very minimal and classic silhouettes. A neutral color palette. Neutrals are just so much more versatile and easy to mix and match. Though I do have to note Cézanne, which is a really great Parisian brand. If you hop on over to their website, not only is it the epitome of Parisian style, but you will see a lot of beautiful color. So if that's your thing, don't think that you can incorporate these aspects of Parisian style, because it is definitely doable. Quality over quantity. So instead of chasing trends and buying a ridiculous amount of clothes, Parisian style favors well-made pieces that will stand the test of time. I love that because it really considers that intentionality and conscious state of mind when adding to your wardrobe. Confidence and individuality. I love that Parisian style encourages women to incorporate their own personal flair. It really simplifies most of the big things like colors and silhouettes so that we can focus on maybe accessories and just adding more fun details to really let our natural features shine through. These are obviously all of the reasons why I love Parisian style. It is exactly how I want to curate my wardrobe pieces and how I want to put together all of my outfits. I do have to mention something called the 5-piece French wardrobe. It is kind of like a capsule wardrobe concept. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but it's a concept that helped me get my intentional wardrobe started, and it's what really helped build the functionality of it. If you pull up the current fall forecast, it's October by the way, you will see a lot of rain. So be prepared for that. It was a lot warmer than we had anticipated. It was also a lot humid than I expected. But this is coming from someone who lives in a really dry climate. Even though my hair wasn't a big fan of it, it is definitely what contributed to that warmth. So for this kind of weather, I highly encourage you to consider natural fabrics, because not only will these items keep you warm when you need to be, but it will also provide that breathability so that you're not sweating when you're walking all over the city. I would also encourage you to consider looser silhouettes just for that comfort and again that breathability, and to add just that very effortless vibe to the outfit. And if you do have that extra luggage room, consider more lightweight layers. They will also add that interest and dimension to an outfit, and of course provide that extra warmth. Lastly, do not forget your umbrella and walking shoes. Paris is definitely a walking city, so I would highly encourage you to still get those steps in even when it's raining. Let's go through the 4 outfits I wore. I want to mention that I packed a week away in a carry-on luggage. I actually have all this detailed in a blog post, and you'll also find photos of those outfits on there. 2 of those days were pretty much spent traveling, and then I spent 3 days in Portugal where it was like plus 25 degrees and really sunny, and then the rest of the days were spent in Paris. I couldn't pack very much in terms of fall fashion, so you'll see a lot of duplicates. I also want to mention that the items being swapped are still very much loved items of mine. The purpose of this is to incorporate those aspects of Parisian style that were mentioned earlier, just to give a good visual. And this is also assuming that I have a lot more luggage space. For outfit 1, I'm wearing a lightweight sweater with blue jeans and my New Balance sneakers. This was the first afternoon when we got in and it wasn't raining this day. If we consider the definition of Parisian style and all those aspects that were mentioned earlier, as you can see, this outfit is very simple and incorporates those neutral tones, and it's made out of those natural fabrics of merino wool in the sweater and cotton in the jeans. Honestly, I wouldn't change very much in this outfit. I felt really great in it and just really comfortable. But if I really had to swap something, instead of the slim jeans, I would go with a slouchier pair just for a bit more of a contemporary look and a bit more comfort. And I would swap the New Balance sneakers, since they're a bit more chunkier, for a slimmer fitting pair for more elegance, because if you remember, elegance is a part of what Parisian style entails. For outfit 2 here, I'm wearing a striped sweater with black wide leg pants and again my New Balance sneakers. The striped sweater is made out of wool, which is a really beautiful, natural and breathable fabric. And just the whole silhouette of this outfit with the wide leg pants makes it very comfortable and again very simple. And the stripes are just so timeless. So if you do have an item with stripes on it, I highly encourage you to bring that with you. I was thinking I would revamp this outfit. I'm starting off with an off-white long sleeve top, still wearing those wide leg black pants, and then I'm throwing the striped sweater over the shoulders, using it more as a third piece to add a little bit more interest. And then again, I'm swapping the New Balance sneakers for a daintier pair, and then finishing it off with my pull-in bag. For outfit 3, I'm wearing a cashmere sweater with those slim fit jeans and my New Balance sneakers, and also with a trench coat. Again, this outfit is just very simple and incorporates those natural fabrics of cashmere and cotton, and truly does anything else scream more Parisian than a trench coat. As a swap, maybe instead of the slim fit jeans, I would go with a straighter leg pair just for a contemporary feel and more comfort. Then we're getting rid of those New Balance sneakers again and trading them in for a pair of flats. These are Mary Janes from Vivea. They are so comfortable and they have that slimmer silhouette for more elegance. And if that's not practical because it may be raining, then just trade that off for a pair of daintier sneakers. Here I'm wearing my black Chuck Taylor All-Stars. With the black and white tones, it just adds a bit more interest. Outfit 4 is kind of a combination of all the items that you saw earlier. So I'm wearing a cashmere sweater with those wide leg pants and a pair of pointed toe mules. Again, very simple with those neutral tones. And as you can see, the belt, it's more of a statement piece. It adds some really beautiful interest and texture to the overall look. So we're gonna stick with that. But some items that I would change are the pointed toe mules for a pair of ankle boots. This night, we actually checked out a Michelin star restaurant and we ended up riding e-scooters back to our hotel, which I successfully did with these mules on, but a pair of ankle boots would definitely have been a lot more practical. I would actually add a cropped jacket over top as a third piece, just so I wouldn't have had to wear my trench coat again, and it provides just that extra dimension as a third piece. This is also my version of a lady jacket since I don't have one, but if you do have a piece that's similar to, say, like the Suzanne Betty cardigan or the J. Crew Emily sweater, then you are definitely nailing it with Parisian style. Now, this wouldn't be a proper Parisian style video if I didn't incorporate some of my newer pieces from very beautiful Parisian style brands. For outfit 1, if you have been following along for a while, you'll see that these last several months I've been really into button-up shirts. So here I'm styling one with a very simple pair of trousers, and then I'm adding a pair of pointed toe flats with a cap toe for that little extra added interest. These are also from Vivea and are super comfortable, and then I'll drape the Cezanne Leontine jumper over the shoulders. I just love how the cream and navy stripes match the tones of the flats. This sweater is made of 100% cotton, so it's extremely breathable and very versatile to wear. And if it does get chillier, I would just throw this over the button-up shirt for a smart casual look. For outfit 2, we're going with warm tones, which suits that fall vibe perfectly. I'm starting off with a very basic white t-shirt with some brown wide leg pants, and of course those daintier sneakers for a bit more elegance. Then I'm throwing over my Gaspard cardigan, which I'm actually wearing right now. I'm wearing it backwards, so it just goes to show how versatile it is. It has a really beautiful, elegant silhouette, and it's made of a wool blend fabric, which I don't find to be itchy at all. So I really love how it contributes to a very well-rounded Parisian look. For outfit 3, we're going very, very simple here with a black monochrome base consisting of a long sleeve top and black wide leg pants. Then I'm pairing it with a pair of neutral ankle boots for just that pop of neutral color. I'm adding my statement Cezanne belt for that extra texture. And then I'm adding a bunch of gold jewelry for a bit more sparkle. And then last but not least, adding my trench coat for a full-on great Parisian look. If you're heading to Paris in the fall, I hope you took some value from this video to dress the Parisian way, and I wish I was in your shoes. Enjoy all the baked goods, the beautiful sights, and of course the fall fashion. As always, thank you so much for watching, and please consider subscribing. And if you're interested in more fall outfit ideas, my one video where I've styled one t-shirt 10 different ways will be linked at the end. See you at the next one.